We got some video now of a huge brawl that broke out. I guess it's not a huge brawl. It was only two people, but man, it was vicious. On a New York City street corner. This is in Soho. Two women, for various reasons, according to witnesses, just started going at it until a Hollywood actor named Peter Greene. You know him from Pulp Fiction. You know him from The Mask. He's played the villain in a lot of things. He played Zed in Pulp Fiction. But he happened to walk by, and then while everyone else was watching what was going on,
jumped into action.
He jumped in.
Right there, man. Hey, don't. No, stop her. Stop her. Stop her with the red. Let her go. Yo, stop her. Let her go. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. This is necessary. Stop. Stop. Why do you get people to stop it? What's the matter with you? You let them fight? You're a grown man. No, tell you. Stop the fight between two women. Stop it. What kind of man are you? How can they not stop it? Stop it.
You can see at the end there, Peter was ticked off. The people he was yelling at are New York City traffic agents who were standing on the corner,
just watching it.
And watching it happen, so he was chastising them.
Good for him.
You can understand why he'd be mad. I mean, isn't that their job to keep the peace? Why are they just standing there watching two girls beat the hell out of each other?
Yeah, I mean, look, they do work for NYPD. They're not actual officers. They're traffic agents, but they do work for NYPD.
There's a problem, and you know, and it's interesting because Peter, you know, these bikes are not cheap, and Peter just kind of
throws down his bike.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's pretty valiant what he did.
All the human trauma happening.
Harvey's look at how expensive
I'm concerned about that bike.
No, I'm just saying it's a marker of how he stepped in and was such a good Samaritan.
Now,
I think it just adds to his...
Be careful right there, Pete. You don't want to pick up and charge yourself.
Right.
Like
good for him.
It is good to step in. I don't know, Tim, the traffic people, I don't know if they're like, if that's part of their job description. They give out tickets,
not.
Right?
I know, but you know...
Yeah. I think if the fight had spilled over into the crosswalk, then it affects traffic. Then they would get involved. I'm guessing.
Or they could just be decent human beings.
Well,
wait,
yes.
Wait, hold on. Stop. So a decent human being puts themselves
at risk.
At risk to get in the middle of somebody fighting?
And where someone's spitting also? Ooh, I don't know about that,
is that what a decent human... Obviously, y'all never really been around that many people fighting. You let them go till they tired.
Yeah, there's a difference between, you know, being a good Samaritan and not being decent. I mean, look, people don't want to get involved and it happens, but... I mean, good for Peter Greene.
Good for Peter Greene. That's what we should be saying. Don't shame everybody else. Peter Greene did something heroic.
When we got this video...
Well, boy, it brought us back. Memory lane.
No, it didn't bring us back. It was very weird. It's almost like...
We talked about this yesterday.
We happened to be...
No, Charles and I talked about this yesterday.
We were talking about Peter Greene yesterday.
We haven't talked about this in 10 years.
It was so bizarre. For some reason yesterday, we started talking about the very first episode of TMZ.
And the very first story we ever did on the television show. Reagan, I don't think I can stomach watching this.
Okay, we'll just give you just a little bit. This was the very first story that ever aired on the first episode of TMZ.
The show evolved.
Starring Peter Greene.
God, I hope this is not what I think.
Today on TMZ.
Okay, let's do it. Here's what we're doing today. We have video of an actor you've seen in the movies putting a ski mask on in an apartment building and then taking something.
We'll unmask the wacky, cracky actor.
Can we stop? Can we just stop? Can we just stop?
You guys have grown. Hey, shout out, by the way, shout out to everybody that produced that, because some of the people are still here.
Right.
That looks crazy.
It's crazy. The show has evolved a lot.
Can I just say,
the actor, by the way,
it got worse.
The wacky, cracky actor was Peter Greene.
It got worse.
Oh, really? Oh, what part are you? Do you have another part?
No. I mean, I just watched some of this.
We're not going to subject them to that. Anyway.
And we weren't suggesting anything wacky, cracky. It was just a
That was Peter Greene back then and us back then. And
good for him.
Peter Greene, now the hero.
I'm Victoria Brownlee from Greensboro, North Carolina, and I must say that video was pretty amazing. He did it just so effortlessly and then put everybody else in his place. His status just went up 10 notches, in my opinion.
Okay.
All right. By the way, we should say, look, we made a joke in that first episode. We said wacky, cracky actor. Someone thought
the cracky was just like wisecracky.
Right, exactly.
That's all we meant.
That's all we meant.